What's up, you guys? So in today's video, I wanted to give you guys 3 lessons that I learned to succeed in business. Now, I haven't been in business that long, but I do have some experience in business and trying to build companies and trying to build a successful business and trying to make as much money as possible. So I wanted to give you guys some lessons that I learned so far, and hopefully they can help you out as well. So the first lesson that I learned was word of mouth is super important in a business. Now, this can go both ways. It can be good word of mouth or it can be bad word of mouth. And obviously you want to be on the good side, right? So word of mouth is probably one of the biggest marketing tools that you're going to be able to use because it is one of those marketing tools that you don't necessarily have to put effort towards. So normally you're going to have to go out and find customers, right? You're going to have to buy paid ads to find new customers. You're going to have to go out, put your feet on the ground and try to find customers. But with word of mouth, it's basically free marketing. So if you do business with someone and they like what you do, and let's say you provide a service for them like what I do, or you sell a product and they liked your product and they liked the service that you provided, then they're going to tell their friends, right? Word spreads really, really fast, and they like to tell people about the business that they did with you, right? So if you provided a really good service for them, they're gonna go tell their friends, they're gonna go tell their family, they're gonna tell other people just like them that might need your service, or say you sell a product. If they like your product and they enjoy what they got from you and they feel like it was worth what they spent, then they're going to tell their friends because they like talking about it. You know, people like to talk, whether that's good or whether that's bad. I've noticed that a lot of people do like to talk shit, but if you're on the good side and you do good business with people, people are not gonna talk shit on you. They're gonna tell their friends and they're gonna try to help you out with your business, right? So keep this in mind because word of mouth is something that we kind of overlook sometimes in business. When you're doing business with people, you are only worried about them, right? Which you should be, but you're only kind of worried about them in that one transaction. But you gotta remember that if they are happy with what you provided them, with what you gave them, with whatever product you sold them or whatever service you provided for them, they're going to tell their friends. And like I said, you want to be on that good side. So if they tell their friends that they like the service that you provided for them, then that friend is going to go to you as well. Because one of the biggest selling factors and selling points for people is proof of concept, right? So testimonials. You know, I'd rather listen to one of my friends tell me to use this certain business for this certain need that I need than look on Instagram and see an advertisement or just go somewhere and just use whoever. I would rather one of my friends or one of my family members tell me to use this specific business for the product that I needed or the service that I needed because I know that it has the proof of concept. That person already used that business for their service or they already used that business to get that product and they liked it. If they tell me that they like it, then I feel more comfortable, giving my money to that business. So be the one that is on the good side of the word of mouth. Always do good for your customers. Always make sure that you're providing an exceptional service. And if you're not, if something goes, goes south and goes foul, then try to make it right. If they see that you're trying to make it right, then a lot of people will be understanding, right? They're not just going to go write a bad review and tell all their friends not to use you. If you did a bad job or something happened, then try to make it right. Make sure that customer is still happy or at least not super mad at you and never want to do business with you again. Because that word of mouth is super important for your business. It's one of the biggest ways to market your business and actually get new clients without you having to go out and find those new clients. Now, the second lesson that I learned in business was that consistency is honestly key. Now, you hear this all the time, consistency is key, consistency is key. Try to say that 3 times fast, it's kind of hard. But it's very true. Consistency is key. If you can continually do something over and over and over and over again that obviously works, then you're going to succeed and you're going to grow with that. Now, consistency can kind of be a broad range of things that you can do for your business, right? So if you're marketing, consistently market, get in people's faces, make sure that your business is visible to other people. As long as you can put your face, put your business, put your service, put your product, whatever it is, in front of people's faces, then you're going to succeed. That's the best way to build, right? But with consistency, you also got to do a lot of other things in business. So you got to be consistent with, providing a good service for people, providing a good product to people. Be consistent with, building your business, building all the blocks that it takes to be able to have a successful business. Do that every single day. Do it all the time. And make sure that you are continually doing this day in and day out. And this also goes with honing your skills. If you are a service-based business and you do provide a service for other people, make sure that you're consistently learning. Make sure that you're consistently doing what you do every single day. I know it kind of sounds weird, but if you do it every single day, you're gonna be the best at it. You wanna be the best in your sector. You wanna be the best out there because that is what's gonna make sure that you succeed in whatever area or whatever industry that you're actually in. Now, the third lesson I wanted to talk about today is the amount of value that you provide is going to equate to the amount of money that you make. So value equaling money basically means that if you provide little value to someone, you're probably not going to make very much money. Little value means little money, right? But if you provide a lot of value to someone, then you're probably going to make quite a bit of money, right? And this isn't just for business. This can be for a job too. There's a reason why people get paid less at jobs than other people, because the amount of value that they're bringing to that company or to that business doesn't equate to a lot, so they're not going to get paid a lot, right? If they don't bring too much value, then why should they get paid a lot? But the people that bring a lot of value to a business or to a company, they're going to get paid more because they're bringing more value to that business. Now, an easy way to look at this is if you can provide a service or a product or whatever the case may be, if whatever you can provide, the value that you bring to the table can save people money, it can make people money, or it saves people time, or it saves them effort, then you're probably going to get paid a lot more than what you would get paid if you didn't provide that value. So charging someone a certain dollar amount according to the value that you bring, it's not only morally right, but I really think that it's an easy sale. So to give you guys an example of this, what I do is I do windshield repair. So basically I repair those rock chips to prevent them from cracking out. Now, the whole point of this is to prevent it from cracking out so they don't have to replace their whole entire windshield. Most cases nowadays, cars have really expensive windshields. A lot of people don't want to have to replace their whole entire windshield just because of a little rock chip that they get. So what they do is they pay me a fraction of what the price is to replace a whole entire windshield to fix that and prevent them from having to do that, right? Prevent them from having to replace their windshield. So I'm providing a lot of value to people by saving them a lot of money. So a lot of times, like, these windshields can cost anywhere from, a couple $100s at the low end to, $4, $5, $6, $7,000 I've seen. So if I can save them from having to buy a $2,000 windshield, like most cars nowadays, most newer cars, then they have no issue paying me a fraction of the price to do that. And if it takes me 20, 30 minutes to do, then why not charge them, $80 to $100 for a little bit of my time, and I'm providing them a lot of value in return for the money that they give me. So if you're just getting started in business, or you're already running a business, or if you're an employee, just remember, what type of value are you bringing to either your employer or your customers or whoever the case may be, whoever's paying you. Remember the value that you're bringing to them, because that is going to correlate to how much money you're going to be able to make. So if you're already running a business, then try to bring your value up. If you can bring your value up, then you're going to be able to make more money. And if you're just starting out in business and you're thinking of a business idea to start, try to remember that you have to provide value to people, to your customers, to your future customers, and try to figure out what kind of value you want to bring them. Do you want to, improve their health? Do you want to save them money? Do you want to make them money? Do you want to change their physique? All these business models that you can try, and that's why I chose windshield repairs, because I know I can provide a lot of value to people by saving them a lot of money, so they don't have to replace their windshield. They can just pay me a fraction of the price and save them from having to do all of that. Not only is it money, but it's also time, effort that they have to put in. And if you're an employee, remember this as well. It's not just for business. If you're an employee and you work for someone, make sure that you're bringing value to them. You're bringing value to the business. You're bringing value to your boss. And that's going to correlate how much money you make. So those are the 3 lessons that I wanted to share with you guys today about business. Now, if you're curious about what I do for business and what I do for a living, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link down in the description, and it'll pretty much show you exactly what I do. I basically repair those rock chips on car windshields, and I save people a lot of money so they don't have to replace their whole entire windshield. And they pay me a fraction of the price of what they would have to pay to replace that windshield. I make a good $80 to $100 every rock chip that I do, and it takes me about 20 to 30 minutes to do it. So if that interests you and you want to learn more about that, go ahead, click the link down below, and I'll pretty much explain everything to you and see if it's a business that you want to start, and if not, then whatever, who cares. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.